I'm not gonna lie, that hook goes hard, man.
Okay, yep, this is Tom Macdonald hooks. You already know we go back and forth with these guys. Well, I gotta say, this hook slaps. What's up, everybody? We are back for another reaction, and I gotta say, this just came out of nowhere.
Yes, Tom Macdonald has dropped a new song after the attempt on President Trump's life. They tried to assassinate him, according to all the media sources, and he dropped this in response to the attempt on President Trump. So I want to hear what Tom has to say.
Yes, and before we begin, I just like to say that, you know, this is a crazy time we're living in. Never did I ever think in my lifetime something like this would happen. You know, an assassination attempt on a presidential candidate. It's just not something that you ever think would ever happen. And regardless of your beliefs, your political system, your political beliefs, or who you want to win the presidency, right, left, one thing that I think we can all agree on is that murder is not the answer. Violence is not the answer. At least I don't think so. That's not going to solve anything. Man, it's just going to make shit worse. So, you know, less than 24 hours later, Tom Macdonald with a full-fledged music video and song. I can't wait anymore. I just want to see what this guy has to say. The events that took place yesterday are a horrifying sample of political extremism in America. During a rally, shots were fired in an attempt on Donald Trump's life. They missed.
They burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to your racist if you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin. They don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election, they got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were tolerant, thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa?
Damn. Man, Tom is, once again, he's just not wasting no time. He just got right into it and, you know, build up this intro of the way that the culture and the way that the climate of America has been moving lately. He said it all started with this. It all started with wanting to change the idea that there's more than one gender. The idea of making men more feminine. Just these little building blocks that have been leading up to this. And now he's like, now it's resulted in a full-on assassination attempt. And it's fucking crazy, man. You know, when you really think about it.
Yeah, it is crazy. I like how Tom just gets straight to the point, likes to make his point known, doesn't like to waste any time. And he had mentioned that innocent people got hurt in the mix. I believe someone either got hurt or died because of the shots aimed at President Trump. They missed, and I think they hit someone else. That's never good, man, when innocent people die. So there's political extremism on both the left and the right? We've seen it in recent years on both sides. I don't think any of this political extremism is good. And, you know, we should never resort to violence. Within the country, we should try our best not to be violent with each other. That's what I think.
Yeah, man. And one shot, many different angles, less is more, black and white visual. This is classic Tom Macdonald at its best. Let's keep going.
Pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election, they got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were tolerant, thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa? Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed.
This goes hard.
There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
I'm not gonna lie, that hook goes hard, man.
Okay, yep, this is Tom Macdonald hooks. You already know we go back and forth with these guys. Well, I gotta say, this hook slaps.
This hook slaps, man. Literally, I could see like everyone in the crowd at his shows. Bitch, you missed!
it's just that the passion behind it, just, you know, especially when those horns drop behind that. Bitch, you missed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I approve of this hook. This hook is fun, it's hard, and you know, it's coming from a place of frustration and a place of passion within Tom for the events that just occurred. So you could feel it through his vocals.
What's up, everybody? We just wanted to take the time out to say thanks for watching the reaction. We also wanted to take the time out to introduce you to who we are and what we do. We're Strawhat Dynasty, a twin breakdancing rap duo from NYC. We've worked years now in cultivating our ability to make quality music videos, breakdancing, and overall entertaining. We pour everything we have into every song, every video, in order to provide you with the best entertainment experience possible. So if you would take the time to check out some of our original music, our content, and follow us on all platforms, we would super appreciate it. We're just two brothers following our dreams, and we appreciate your support as you join us on this life journey. Thanks so much. Now back to the reaction.
You can hear it in his voice. He's just sick of it. You know what I mean? He said, I can't believe it. You know, I thought the left were misguided, and he just straight calls them evil now. He's just, you know, and I'm pretty sure this is what's going on with a lot of people who were right versus left, and then people who might have been tried to be more understanding of where the other side was coming from. And now after an event like this, they just automatically are just
this is definitely making things worse for everybody. And there were people on the right who were considering the ideology or the feelings of the people on the left, because we know the people on the left are big on feelings. If they were being considered, you can like probably just throw that out the window right now. Like everyone's just like, all right, fuck y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all try to do some crazy shit like this, you know, and that's not to say that people from the left should be seeking approval, but we should all be seeking to understand each other, you know, so we can coexist peacefully at least. And that understanding is definitely being thrown out the window. Yeah, man, just causing a further divide in our country. And this, not for nothing, this is not going to help the people on the left win the presidency either. I don't think so.
Nah.
This is kind of setting y'all back. I mean, y'all already getting set back with that debate. Now, this is like nail in the coffin, if you ask me. That's just what I think, man. And this is firmly from an observational standpoint. Like, if anybody on the outside observing the actions right now would be like, damn, it's not looking too good for these lefties out here.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hook goes hard.
Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed. Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them, he don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy?
Oh my God. Yeah, he just said, why do we trust the enemy? He's calling the left the enemy. Why would we trust the enemy who want us to take amphetamines? I don't know. You know, the pills, right? You're just pushing these drugs on us. Untested remedies. I think that might be a call to the vaccination. Untested remedies.
I can't think of what else it would be. It's definitely the vaccination.
Yeah, untested remedies.
Yeah.
You're letting people over the borders with felonies. Biden can't stop them.
You're trying to make an example of the man who's trying to save our country by turning him into Kennedy. For those youngins who don't know or who just weren't paying attention in American history class, JFK, our president, was assassinated in the same manner. He was just like shot at some sort of parade, rally, something like that. He was just shot dead.
Shot dead by Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yes.
Right? And,
So,
you know, just one of the most infamous names that'll go down in American history, right there next to John Wilkes Booth, who also assassinated
Abraham
Lincoln.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think maybe both those guys were Republican.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. The point is, like, these presidential assassinations never helped nobody.
No, they never helped nobody. And yeah, what a opening 4 bars from the second verse.
Yeah, let's keep listening.
The science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them, he don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give y'all a chance, like maybe the left isn't nuts. I was wrong, cause y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. Wanna protest, go hard. Wanna burn flags, go off. But y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
Okay.
Wow, short and sweet and to the point.
Well, we didn't get the usual Tom bridge at the end, but it's okay. This just happened. He just wrote it. He wrote it relatively fast. You know, he's just trying to get his point out there, trying to get the message out there. So let's talk about that last bit, right?
That
last bit.
You want to start off? You want me to?
Yeah, I'll start it off. Okay. Man, he kind of just said exactly everything we said before. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. He was just talking about how maybe he was trying to create some sort of understanding for the left, which I doubt, at least according to his music. But either way, I think maybe he's talking about the perspective of someone who might have been trying to create some sort of understanding from the left.
I mean, I think he's talking about himself.
Either way, he paints that narrative, trying to create some sort of understanding, and then he's just like, all right, fuck y'all, like, y'all are just terrorists. You know what I mean? For taking shots at the president.
If I thought you were all nuts before, now I think you're as nuts as every single conservative stated that you were. Now it's a fact. He said, now when you're armed, you're terrorist. Right? You know, now that you're armed, you're terrorist, which is ironic because the left goes so hard against the Second Amendment and gun laws and things. Now he's like, no, now when you're armed, you guys are the ones who are terrorists.
Thank God I was wrong, cause y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. Wanna protest, go hard. Wanna burn flags, go off. But y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid.
Okay, I guess the only other line I would address is, yeah, so triggered when you're pulling triggers. Just a
nice little play on words.
Nice little play on words, but you know, wordplay can often be the most powerful when you can connect it to the subject of your song that you're trying to do, especially when you're trying to prove a point.
Yeah, let's just talk about the point he's proving, man, because I think that's what everybody wants to hear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's basically just saying, hey, man, he's kind of like on some, like, I'm fed up, you got me at the tipping point, right? You've
straw that broke the camel's back.
This was the straw that broke the camel's back for me, and that's it, man. Like, fuck all of you. You know what I mean? Undoubtedly making his conservative views, political beliefs, and siding with Trump stronger than ever. That's kind of where he's at right now. I think a lot of people are like that. I've been going through my Instagram feed, and people who I never thought, or who had never spoke up about supporting Trump before. Now I see a bunch of posts of people who are just kind of like gotten the courage to kind of put it out there. I think this gave people a lot of motivation to maybe put out there how they truly feel and who they truly want to support, because we know that in the past, at least in liberal states like where we live in New York City, it's like taboo to say that you support Trump. So,
yeah. You know, my brother couldn't have said it any better. We live in New York City, which is a super liberal state. Not as much as California, though, thank God. It's a super liberal state. Just to say that you disagree with anything that anybody believes here could be like something that is so intimidating to do. But after what happened yesterday, people just don't care anymore. As great as this piece of art is, I'll be honest with you, I just don't think the situation that surrounds this is just good for anybody, if I'm being real with you. You know, it's kind of scary if you think about it. Because, man, what if they succeeded? Yeah, think about that kind of shit, you know? What if they succeeded? You thought George Floyd was bad and all the shit that happened after that. I can't even imagine what would have happened if they succeeded. I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah.
You know? And that just is like a little bit of those thoughts are just a little bit of a direction of where this could all end up going. And it's somewhere where we don't want it to be. I don't want it to be like that. You know what I mean? Straight up, you know, I don't like politics. I'm not into any of this shit, but something like this could lead to something that could affect anybody in our country, no matter what you believe in. Bottom line is, now is not the time for us, especially as Americans, to be divided. We need to be together more than ever. I know that might be a hard thing to do right now, but we need to try our best to look past what is obvious. I mean, I don't know if anyone realizes how obvious this is. The higher powers that be that are trying to divide us apart. You know what I mean? It's not as simple as there's two opposing sides who just don't like each other. There's people who are hoping that we don't like each other. Well, I don't know who those people are, but I know they exist.
Yeah, and we don't have to like each other, but we need to respect each other's existence, coexist, and live together and try to respect each other's beliefs, you know? But we need to respect each other's beliefs within the confines of our American rights. If it ain't infringing on your American right, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Anyways, that was Tom Macdonald's You Missed. Pretty impressive to do, and I don't know how long it took him to do, but he came
24 hours.
Less than 24 hours.
Less than 24 hours.
And yeah, I appreciate that about Tom.
I appreciate his ability to just write such a prolific, such fluidity, impactful lyrics in such a short amount of time. It's not an easy thing to do, straight up. And the fact that there was a whole production put behind it, he probably made the beat. Nova probably shot it. You know, just...
Yeah, these two are definitely inspiration as far as artists looking at them as an independent team. And I think that whether you like his music or not, or him, you should definitely, if you're an artist or someone who's trying to be an entrepreneur, you should definitely look towards what he's doing and how he's doing it, because you can learn a lot there.
I agree.
Yeah, I would say that.
So if you enjoyed this video, found any value from it, or were just entertained, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Yep, and don't forget, guys, we're putting out the Patreon at the end of the month, as well as new music videos and new YouTube channel coming soon. So please be on the lookout for that. For those of you that want to support us even more, you can go subscribe to us on the new YouTube channel coming out soon. And thanks for being supporters. Thanks for coming with us. And I'm proud to be an American.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm Jules the Buddha Monk.
I'm Trix the Hooligan, and we are Strawhat Dynasty.
Your favorite rapping
breaking
twins from
NYC. Peace.